Important skill for our entire generation, getting good at AI. And no, it's not about becoming a coder or some genius engineer. It's actually about learning a whole new way to communicate. And it all starts with a quick reality check about just how fast our world is changing. So let's start with a bit of a reality check. AI? It's not some sci-fi movie thing that's decades away. It is here, it's now, and you better believe it's already reshaping the world of work in a huge way. And look, this isn't just some theory. This quote right here shows the trend that's picking up speed fast. Companies are figuring out that a ton of tasks can be automated. And you know what that means? It means the most valuable people are going to be the ones who know how to use AI, not the ones doing the jobs that AI can easily replace. I mean, think about it. It's kind of like the computer revolution 20 or 30 years ago, right? The people who jumped in early and learned how to use computers got a massive, massive leg up in their careers. Well, that's exactly where we are today with AI. Knowing how to use it isn't just a nice little bonus skill anymore. It's quickly becoming absolutely essential. So what are most of us actually doing with it? You know, we're making some funny pictures of our pets, maybe asking it a quick question instead of Googling. But then you look at what businesses are doing. It's a whole different ballgame. They're building entire websites, writing complex code, optimizing massive workflows. There's this huge gap between just playing around with AI and actually using its real power. Okay, so how do we get from making funny photos to building websites? How do we bridge that massive gap? Well, the secret isn't learning a bunch of code. It's something way more human, something all of us can do. It's learning how to ask the right questions. This key skill is called prompt engineering. But listen, don't let that name scare you off. Engineering sounds super technical, right? But it's not. It has nothing to do with circuits or algorithms. It's really just about crafting clear, detailed instructions to guide the AI to give you exactly what you want. It's the art of having a good conversation. And believe me, the difference this makes is, well, it's night and day. A beginner might type in something super simple, like plan a 7-day Goa trip. And what do they get back? Probably something you could find on the first page of Google, right? A super generic blog post. But a pro gives the AI context, details, and direction, and unlocks a response that is 1,000 times more useful. Okay, so how do you actually write one of these professional level prompts? Well, it's way easier than you might think. There's actually a simple formula you can use to immediately upgrade your results. It's called the CREATE formula. Super easy to remember. C is for character. You tell the AI who to be, like a world-class travel planner. R is for request. Get really specific about what you want. E is for example. Give it a sample of what you're looking for. A is for adjustment. Add some rules or constraints. And finally, T is for type of output. Tell it the exact format you need, like a table, bullet points, or even an email. All right, let's put this into practice and really see the difference. On one side, you've got the before prompt, just that simple plan a 7-day Goa trip. Super vague. But now look at the after. This prompt uses the CREATE formula. It gives the AI a character, a travel planner. It makes a very detailed request, a 7-day trip for a family with a baby. It adds an adjustment, focusing on relaxation and adventure. And it specifies the type of output, an itinerary format. And the results? It's just, wow. This simple prompt gives you a wishy-washy suggestion to, maybe check out North and South Goa. But the CREATE prompt? That gets you a full-blown day-by-day itinerary with specific names of resorts, restaurant recommendations, and activities that are actually tailored to your needs. It's a perfect example. The quality of your question determines the quality of your answer. Okay, so that's pretty cool, right? Better prompts get you way better answers. But let's take this a step further. What happens when you apply this same kind of thinking to even more powerful AI tools? Well, honestly, the results are kind of mind-blowing. I mean, forget just planning a vacation. What if you could build a complete professional-looking website, not by writing a single line of code, but just by describing what you want? And the whole thing starts with a simple command, just a sentence. You're not coding, you're not designing in some complex software, you're just talking. You're describing your goal in plain English, like build me a website for my CV, and then you give it all the key info it needs to make that vision a reality. And from that one sentence, that simple text prompt, the AI builds this, a whole website. It's got different sections, it's got animations, a clean layout. Your words literally just became a real working thing on the internet. But here's the real kicker. This whole process, it doesn't take weeks, it takes minutes. The barrier to actually creating things has just been demolished. All you need now is a clear idea,
and the skill to communicate it.
So, what's the big takeaway here? What does all this mean for you, for me, for all of us? It means the whole conversation around AI is shifting. It's moving away from fear and straight into opportunity. And this really brings us to the most important point of this whole thing. You've probably heard this quote, and it's so true. AI won't take your job, but a person who knows how to use AI will. The threat isn't the robot, it's the person who knows how to drive the robot. AI is a tool, and the person who masters that tool is going to have an unbelievable advantage. The power to turn your ideas into reality faster and easier than ever before, that's literally at your fingertips right now. The skill you need isn't code, it's communication. So now that